Many years ago, can you hear me? Mic on?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on, okay. Many years ago at Winchester, Indiana, with our sister organization, Aloha International, the guest artist was Alvino Ray. Bobby Ngano was there, and also George Ku-O. And during the talk story, Alvino Ray described a telephone call that he got from Adolf Rickenbacker. And we're going to create that telephone call today with a little bit of artistic editing, but you'll get the basic idea of this call. And when I looked at the expression on the faces of George Ku-O and Bobby Ngano, it's like their eyes just bulged out wide open with excitement when they heard this description of the telephone call. Okay, test your voice.
This is the phone ringing. Ring, ring, ring. Hello?
Hi, Alvino. This is Adolf Rickenbacker calling. How are you?
Oh, hi, Adolf. You really ought to think about changing the name. I'm nice to hear from you. How are you?
Oh, we're just fine. How are the King Sisters and the Alvino Ray Orchestra doing?
We're all doing just dandy. What can I do for you?
Well, Alvino, George Beecham and I have just developed an electric Hawaiian guitar that I call the fry pan because of its shape. My prototype was made from wood. Now it has become my model A22 Electro Hawaiian guitar. It has a horseshoe-shaped pickup and a solid aluminum body. The pickup is connected to a cable that goes to a radio speaker which amplifies the sound. Now, Alvino, I would like you to try it out. I think it would work much better for you than the acoustic Hawaiian guitar that you're using with your orchestra and the King Sisters.
Adolf, that sounds great. You know how tricky Micah those acoustic guitars are, especially with a full orchestra and the King Sisters singing.
Well, Alvino, this fry pan would let you stand out with your small groups and even your orchestra. I really admire the way you play the Hawaiian guitar and other instruments as well. Why, I remember listening to you to playing the William Tell Overture on the banjo during a radio broadcast. Until I heard you do it, I would not have thought it possible to play that piece on the banjo. But getting back to my fry pan, I am going to send the instrument to you with a speaker amplifier. I want you to use it for a while and call me up occasionally so we can chat about any problems you encounter with the instrument.
Okay, Adolf, thanks a lot. I'll get back to you on that fry pan.
Okay, thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Bye. Now let's see, I see our professional steel guitarist is here. Would you bring up my 3-string steel guitar, Alexis? I've never seen anything like this. So, Can anybody in the audience tell me what this is?
Must be Chinese. Chinese or Japanese?
You're close. Ivan, you're closer. Try another.
Sami-san. No?
You're the closest yet. This is a san shen from the Ryukyu archipelago, and specifically the island of Okinawa. When I was in the Marine Corps, I got tired of thinking about busting my knuckles in karate training, and I said, no thank you. I'd like to learn some music. So I went to Ishikawa and found a teacher by the name of Teruya Kingyehi and started taking sanshin lessons. So I'm going to play you just a short medley of a couple of Okinawan songs. One is talking about the beauty of the moon, and then I'm going to wind up with a Japanese song called Ame Ame Furi Furi Ka Asan Ga. It's a children's song that is very popular in Japan. The other song about the moon is sung in the language of Uchinachu. That is a typical Okinawan language of which there are several dialects. The Japanese cannot understand Uchinachu. It's a foreign language to them. So, anyway, I'll let you hear a little bit of this music. Rain song. Okay, no, it's okay. My Marine Corps buddies don't like me to drink too much sake because I always bring this out and then I start singing. That's really bad. Thank you, Alexis.
Frank, is the head of that they made of snake skin or something? It looks like snake skin.
the head of this is a simulated python. I have a Samisen at home that I don't take out of the house because of our environmental protection laws now. My instrument would be confiscated at the airport. I am the only person in the Okinawa Club of Washington, D.C. that has an original python skin. Everybody else has the synthetic. It looks like a python, but you know, it's a composite.
Come to Florida, you can get all the pythons you want. You just gotta catch them.
You gotta catch them. Just have to ruffle.
Yeah.
Alexis, come on up and give me a little bass violin.
Morning, Frank. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, ukulele. We're just going to do, no. Didn't have a chance to, you remember the fire alarm last night? I think that shot it for us.
It's kind of scary. We were in our room when it went off, and actually, it was
For those of you who attended the Joliet Convention and the Winchester conventions, one of our old-time people, Art and May Lang, passed away. It's in the recent newsletter that has just been put out. Art was an excellent rhythm guitarist, and May played
Mo?
an E-harp, which is with a very complicated tuning. But they like to specialize in modern dance tunes from the 30s and 40s, 50s. So they were a very nice couple. They had been to our home when we lived in Detroit, Michigan. I believe they lived in Lansing or somewhere thereabouts, and we just had a wonderful time with them all. Now, coincidentally, the first song that Art and May learned when they were starting the Hawaiian guitar was Near My God to Thee. That is also the first song that I learned from the Harlan brothers. They always introduced their students to this song, and that's the reason I'm playing it today, is just to dedicate this to the memory of Art and May Lang.
he switched with, yes. That's what the ukulele is.
Sorry, this last string went out on me. This would be in the key of E. It's just more or less E, B, and A. Tashimasen. Welcome. I didn't see you come on. Okay, doing Tashimaste. Let's swing it a little bit with hula blues. F. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, next little ditty's popular old song, key of F, and song of the Hawaii. my chance. Key of A. Speed it up. That's it. Thank you very much. Aloha. Mahalo.
Our president, ladies and gentlemen.